Hi, I'm Lisa.
And I'm Luke. And we're doing the Puppy Training Talk Show.
All right.
And we'll answer your questions.
So feel free to comment and give us a puppy question. And we'll answer it at another time.
Video. So, what's our question today, Lisa?
I don't know, Luke. What is our question?
What happens if your dogs don't like people?
All right. So if you have a puppy or a dog that is afraid of people, what I would do is to slowly try to get your puppy just around other people. At first I don't want my puppy or my dog to go, want to go by other people or have to go by other people. But I would get them used to walking around people and seeing people even at a distance and giving them lots and lots and lots of treats for just even being near somebody. Yes?
Do you start with grown-ups or kids for them to see?
That's a great question. I guess it depends. Some dogs and puppies are afraid of children because they haven't seen kids. So a lot of dogs and puppies are afraid of kids. Some dogs and kids or puppies are afraid of adults too. So I guess it depends on the puppy or the dog. If the puppy is afraid of children, then I would start getting them around more adults so that we can work our way up to being around kids. If my puppy likes kids, then we'll get him around kids more if we can, and then get him around adults later. Dogs are afraid of people, and puppies are afraid of people. I'll try to get them around people and not have people pet them or treat them at first, because a lot of people will come at the puppy like this, "Hey, puppy!" And that even makes the puppies more scared, right? So if you're approaching a new dog or a new puppy, don't look the dog in the eyeballs. So like if you're approaching a dog, just, I'd put my hand out, give them a treat if they want, but I'm not going to look at the dog in the eyeballs, and I'm not going to hover over them. I'm going to just kind of stand there and not look at the dogs in the eyeballs, and just kind of let the dog come up to me, maybe get a treat from me, but not looking at them, because eye contact is very, very intimidating. So you don't want the puppy or dog to be afraid. So don't look at the dog, don't look at the puppy. Just let them give them a treat or something, and then walk away.
Okay, but it's good to, if your dogs are afraid of people, it's good to have two friends maybe act like they're talking and walk up your dog.
Yeah, that's good if you have people talking, and you could just walk your dog by that person, by them, and give them lots and lots of treats for being near the people that are talking. So you give your puppy treats for not, interacting with you. I would ask my puppy to do some tricks like sits or, spins or paws up or something that they really like, so that it makes them less nervous about their environment and people. Have anything to add about what you think we should do if your puppy was afraid of people?
But what happens if they're not afraid of anything and they chase after the thing that they're afraid of, like our puppies?
All right, so our puppies would charge at things that they were afraid of. So when they saw the pig the first time, they charged the pig. So the puppies wanted to charge the kennel dogs. So what things to do in that situation? One, have treats on you. I would make sure that I had a connection with them before I walked by the kennel dogs. I had them on leash, and honestly, I corrected them for charging. I would correct them. So I would tell them no. I would call them, get them back to me, and say no, because it's really important that puppies learn no, and that's unacceptable behavior, and it's a safety issue, because if they charge something, they could die.
Or the other thing could get hurt.
Right. So I will correct that behavior. And I have to say, they're really good now. I corrected the puppies a few times. And I'm not mean. I just would say no, and call them back to me, and and then give them treats for staying with me. So now I can just go, no, and Zoomy or something, and they come back and they get a treat. So now that I can walk by the kennel dogs, and they're much better than they were when we first got them.
I remember the first time we went out to the agility field and we walked by the kennel dog. Emmy went up, started barking at him. She noticed that Jimmy was with me and was just not with her, so she got a little scared and went back.
Right.
It's good to separate them.
That is so perfect answer. Is that the best answer yet? Yes, I think that absolutely they needed to be separated and learn, because together they're braver. When they're separate, then they're not so apt to charge things. So separating them is good for the learning process, which I did. I took Zoomy out by himself. I took Emmy out for walks a little bit by themselves, and they got over that quickly. So yeah, that was great. All right, is that it? Is that good?
Yep, I think we're done.
All right, so that is
the end of the first episode.